time. So, as I bring the conference to a close, I would just love to thank you all for joining us, and I would absolutely love to hear all your final takeaways for the day. I know it's really hard to summarize the day in a couple of words, but it's been amazing. So, a huge thank you to everybody who's joined us, and thank you so much for giving up your Saturday. And massive thanks to our amazing speakers. Huge thank you to Sue, to Nikki, to Kate. Big thanks to Nick and Hilary and Tanya. And of course, Mary King, who joined us on Wednesday. If you haven't seen that, it's in our private Facebook group, and we will give you a list and a link to all the replays. But Mary was also on top form. It was great to hear from her as well. So huge thank you to all of our amazing speakers. Whether you're joining us live on the replay, we love having you here with us today. It's been brilliant. What I really wanted to just do in my final couple of minutes, I'm going to keep you, is to close the conference by saying I think we need to do a little bit more for horses. I think sometimes we've lost sight of what they actually need. And let's be honest, it's easy to do that, isn't it? I think we're sometimes as owners and riders, our focus can be in the wrong place. Horses don't really need all these fancy rugs and smart numbers. They just need us to listen and be treated like horses. And I think sometimes we just treat them like people. They need the needs of a horse to be met, not the needs of a person to be met. And I think sometimes we are caring for our horses in ways that make us feel better or happy. I mean, how many owners have you heard say, oh, I feel bad that my horse is out in the rain? Whereas, yes, of course, that doesn't suit all horses being out in all weathers, but the vast majority are much happier like that. I feel like our horses are talking all the time, and I'm sure you all resonate with that. And sometimes they are talking so quietly, and these whispers just need to be noticed. They really, really do. Small changes need to be noticed for what they are. Do horses really wake up on the wrong side of the stable? We've all had that expression. I think that the research from Sue and Tanya has demonstrated that no, they don't. Horses are so kind and forgiving, and they take a lot. And I feel that the work from Sue and her talk this morning really demonstrated how we can clearly help them and do so much more. Just, simple things like sorting out rein positions, getting our saddles right, sitting in the middle of the saddle as well. Small things, but we can just do so much for our horses. Our horses deserve to feel healthy and fit and well. Like humans, you feel 100 times better if you're at the right weight and you're fit and you're able to do your job, even if your job is just relatively low level exercise. Nikki's talk was absolutely amazing on highlighting some of the hidden dangers, I think, of obesity. I think we're all aware of some of the top three, so to speak, but the fact that your horse may not recover from colic, and a colic operation as well, because of being overweight, I found that was a really, really powerful takeaway. And I think sometimes we're all avoiding looking at our horses objectively, or for the professionals joining us today, it feels awkward, doesn't it, to tell someone that their horse is overweight or obese. But I don't think we are doing the best for the horse by sidestepping around that issue and hoping somebody else will bring it up. I think we actually just need to take some action. Kate's fantastic talk on the science of marginal gains really showed that we can do so much more for our horses without actually doing anything dramatic. Tiny tweaks that often aren't even costly all add up. Bit of thinking, bit of planning, bit of vision is required, and Kate has given us a super roadmap for how we can do a better job for our horses by making these little tweaks. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Hilary's talk was amazing, all about the hoof interaction, and yes, we've all heard it, no foot, no horse, but turns out it really is quite true. Picking a good surface over a wonder new supplement is going to do our horses so much better, and I loved her idea that we should be looking to train on a different surface each day when possible. I know we've all had enough of COVID-19 and the coronavirus, but wow, Nick has highlighted so many fantastic takeaways that we can all take to put into place to ensure that we are doing our bit to reduce the risk and the incidences of strangles. You know, as Nick painted a picture so clearly of how damaging strangles is, not just for the horses that are suffering, but for the people involved and economic losses. So if we can just all do our bit, both for COVID and for strangles, that would be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it just? So I will leave you with a very, very big thank you. If you are like me and your perfect question pops into your head the minute this is finished, do feel free to email us or contact us on social media, and we will do our absolute best to get an answer. Our speakers are so amazing and giving. So just shout if we need to answer a final question, because that's always me. Get in the car or shut the laptop. Oh, I should have asked this. If that's you, please don't worry. Feel free to get in touch and ask any final questions. So I'm just going to leave you with a big thank you. Look out for an email which is coming out to you later with next steps for those of you needing CPD certificates, etc., etc. It's all in that email. And thank you again for joining us. It's been an absolutely wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Oh, it's so lovely reading everyone's lovely comments that are just pinging up now. It's absolutely lovely. Honestly, it's an absolute pleasure, everybody. I love running the conference. It's been, really fun to put this one together. And I am just as grateful to our amazing speakers as you all are. So thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Recordings will be up as soon as we can get them up. They take ages to process, and look out for that email, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye.